Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You don't have to sit in a formal meditation posture. You can sit in a chair. You can lie down. You just want to find something sturdy and comfortable. We're not likely to move around during the practice and cause a little bit of distraction for yourself. Just find what works for you. This is also an open eye meditation practice. We don't close our eyes here. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed and you feel more comfortable doing that, no problem. Just keep your eyes closed, it's fine. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just drop your eyes away from the screen and kind of glance down just below you. Maybe it's the floor or the desk, whatever it is. We're not staring or analyzing anything. We're also not blurred out and buzzy. We just have a nice light clear gaze directed softly downwards. You're in a nice comfortable seated position. Your eyes are open and down. Just settle here and let go of the future, the things we have to do. There's no goal with meditation, no object. So leave that alone as well. Whatever reason you clicked on this video and decided to practice today, whatever that reason is, drop it. You are here. That's all. Everything else is just ideas. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's no one to become. Just rest here, as if you were just now born, and you have zero idea of a future or a past. And if you're normal, you'll notice that your mind keeps chattering to you. Maybe you were thinking about some future thing again, or something that you saw in the past. And we forget the project entirely of just being where we are. This is why you suffer. This is why I suffer. because we fail to pay attention to our life, which only happens now. But thoughts are not actually the problem. Thoughts also happen now. It's only that we pay too close attention to them, and so we feel that they are real, that the content they spew is reality. We don't need to shut them off, though, or quiet the mind or anything like that. We just learn to leave them alone and regard them like the sound of birds outside our window. Just noise. No problem. And a useful tool to assist us with this project of leaving thoughts alone is to bring our attention to something else instead of the chatter. Bringing our attention to something easy to pay attention to and something that only happens now. And that is the breath in the lower belly. Find the lower belly with your attention. Drop it away from thoughts and bring it down just below the belly button and above the groin, this area down here. And notice how when you breathe in, this area expands. And as the breath leaves, this area relaxes all by itself. Instead of thinking about it, instead of following this next thought, remain here in the lower belly with the breath. And let thinking come and go just as it wants to. We don't shut it off. Your only job is to remain with breathing. And I'm probably catching you thinking again, forgetting the project of staying with breathing. Just return to the breath. Lower belly. And we're not concentrating on the breath. We're not forcing our attention to the breath. We're just becoming lightly aware of breathing in the lower belly. Just noticing what is already there and leaving everything alone. Return. Return to the breath, rising and falling. And I'm probably catching you thinking, lost in some thought, your problems, the to-do list. But what exactly are thoughts talking to? Can you find that one? You can find the breath in the lower belly because it's there. But what about your I, your sense of self, the me to which is the subject of all of your thoughts? Where is that? In the same way you found the breath, find you. What are you? Look carefully. What sits here? What meditates? Where is the center? Is there even one? All right, you can look at the screen. You know, most of us, life isn't really easy. And we always have these kind of negative states, these frustrating, irritating, depressed, anxious things we don't want to feel. And it's not easy to deal with. We become irritated with people because we're just not feeling good. It's a negative mind. Depressed, frustrated, overworked. But most of us try to alleviate these negative states by running from it, trying to push it away. I don't want that. And it's understandable because it's uncomfortable. But we tend to perpetuate these negative feelings because we push it away. It's like the old saying, if you refuse it, you will use it. It will come around. And there's something about that aspect of the mind that's just real, that's true. It's really, I think it's neuroplasticity. We don't want something, so we're almost anxious of it, so it shows up again, and then we kind of get attached to it. Like, oh, I can't sleep at night. I'm anxious about sleeping. And then it kind of becomes this cycle of negative feelings, like, oh, here we go again, I gotta go to sleep. Oh, here we go again, more anxiety, here we go again, I'm just depressed again. Oh, why am I irritated? Why? Just get away from me. That resistance makes it worse. It's like trying to flat, rough water with a flat iron. It makes it worse. So with this practice, we don't run. We allow. If negativity shows up, it's negativity. Not, damn it, here it is again. Gotta get rid of it. No. And if anyone's used to have panic attacks, like I've had panic attacks, you'll notice the moment you start feeling the panic and the anxiety, you want to run from it, which makes it worse. Like, oh no, here it comes again. Oh no, I don't want it. And then you get worried that you're worrying. You're depressed that you're depressed. Irritated that you're irritated. It's what's the word? Negative feedback. So go with it. If the panic comes, welcome it. Come on, panic. Take me completely over. Irritation, complete irritation. Not just a little bit. Go into it. Lean towards it. And you'll see that when you stop resisting, those states just come and go. They will go. But if we resist it, they tend to stay. So when we sit and we notice the breath, and maybe we're irritated or we're trying to meditate in order to get away from some depression or some anxiety or whatever, if you resist it, it won't help you. But when you sit and you accept it as it is and then you look at it, then you can be happy regardless of depression, regardless of anxiety, regardless of irritation. Maybe not happy is not the right word. It's you're at ease with irritation, with happiness, with sadness. Go with it. Don't resist. Stop running. And you're free. Thank you for showing up today, y'all. Thank you for showing up for your life. And of course, as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.